My name is Tracy Williams and I'm the volunteer coordinator at the hospice. I mean, it's National Volunteer Week from the 1st to the 7th of June. It's a time to celebrate volunteers. Our volunteers have done over 32,000 hours just in the last year, which is absolutely amazing. They bring the skills, they bring their experience, they bring the care, and they give the time, which is so important, and especially when time for our patients is the most precious thing that they can give.
Yeah, I'm John Whaling. Been involved at the hospice for coming up to 3 years now. Initially as a trustee, and then last August I took over as interim chief executive. You know, all the way from the board of trustees, who are clearly all volunteers, all the way through, you know, we just would not be able to operate without them. If you look at the grounds, the majority of the work in the grounds is done by volunteers who come in each Wednesday, give up the time freely and make the grounds look really, really presentable. The shops, we only have one paid member of staff in each shop. Everybody else is a volunteer. And the money that's raised in those shops is absolutely vital to the running of the hospice.
My name is Dalton. I'm the shop manager for the workers' shop. Extremely vital. I couldn't do the job without them. They help in every aspect of the job and across the board really with the hospice. My volunteers have done 3,317 hours.
My name is Beverly Nettleton. I'm a healthcare support worker in day unit in the hospice, and my job role is to look after people with a life-limiting illness. Just their presence is valuable, but also the things that they offer as well. They bring an awful lot to the hospice, to us as staff, to the patients. Their job roles include things like helping us make the patients comfortable, getting them drinks, chatting with them, some facilitate quizzes, they help us with the activities.
Our volunteers are extremely vital to the hospice to help with patients, their families and staff. They work in every department, from retail shops through into the community, into the inpatient unit, day unit. There's nowhere in the hospice where our volunteers don't work.
My name's Phil Butler. I started volunteering about 18 months ago. I took early retirement, wanted to do something, as corny as it sounds, to put something back. I started off in Maltby, where I live, working in the shop there in the furniture store. They then said they needed somebody to do PAT testing, so I said great, got me on that. And then because I was on the volunteer list, I then got an email from Sammy in fundraising saying we could do with some help if possible. And it just spiralled from there.
Right, I'm Jane Oatgees and I'm a healthcare support worker on the day unit. Our volunteers are absolutely amazing. Without them, the service just couldn't function at all.
I'm Sheila. I've been here nearly 7 years. I'm here in June. I work on reception and I also work on the inpatient unit. I decided to come to the hospice because I was born in Rotherham and I thought I'll give something back when I retire. Someone once said to me it wouldn't run without volunteers because we can take away things that the staff do. You know, because they haven't always got the time to sit and chat and do what we do, so I think it's invaluable.
I'm Margaret. I've been here approximately 5 years. I work on reception, work on inpatients. One morning a week I do reception, another morning I do inpatients. I first came, my mum died in here and they were so good when she died. I wanted to give something back, so when I retired, I didn't do anything for about a couple of years and I thought, come on, get down there.
Yeah, my name is Barry Chilton, I'm the facilities manager at the hospice. Well, volunteers are very vital. They tend to be mostly gardeners, which is brilliant because as you'll see very shortly how well kept the gardens are, and without them it would be a mammoth task. So we're very grateful for them to come, or they do on a weekly basis. We also have a couple of volunteers that come and help out in the kitchen, which again is a great asset for ourselves and very welcome.
And I'm Diane Keeley. I'm Head of Patient and Family Support. They're essential to our role. For example, the adult bereavement volunteers, we have a team of about 23 at the minute, and without them we certainly could not see the quantity and certainly offer the quality of service we do to the people of Rotherham who are suffering loss following one of our patients' deaths. For all the volunteers, particularly the adult bereavement, the Sunbeams volunteers, but all the volunteers everywhere, just a real thank you for the dedication and hard work, because without them we couldn't do the fantastic work we do here at the hospice.
Well, I mean, we can't say big enough thanks, really. You really do get appreciated, probably not told enough times about how good you really are, so this is a chance to say it, so thank you very much to every one of you.
I'd just like to thank them from the bottom of my heart for what they do. A lot of people volunteer because they've been touched by something that's happened here at the hospice. That's how I got involved. My father-in-law passed away here 4 years ago, and all my family get involved.
People say to me, oh, don't you find it depressing working there? But it's not a bit depressing.
I used to do it myself for 5 years before I actually got a job here, and I loved every minute of it.
As I say, I feel since I finished work, I feel like I've started again, and you know, I can't wait for the next thing, the next challenge that comes up. It's just, I'm happier now than I ever was in a proper working life.
I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. I think you do an amazing job, and I've said previously we couldn't do what we do without you. I want you all to know that you're truly valued. I love you all, and please keep coming.
So I'd just like to say it's a privilege to work and volunteer amongst the volunteers and with them, and thank you for an absolute amazing job.